Hey kids, once again, Josh here, and of course this is the Bible, and this is an atheist point of view, where I, the atheist, am reading from the Bible, the New International Version, one chapter at a time. Why? Well, to start with, it is comedy at its finest. Just the way that it's worded, the way that basically the words and the sentences just kind of are, written funny. I think it's fucking hysterical. It's a ridiculous good time. But anyway, where I left off, and I haven't got far. I left off at Exodus chapter 23. This one is paraphrased, laws of justice and mercy. However, before I even go on, yes, I like the cute bumper music, and I like to snap my fingers like it's magic, like God, magic. It's all magic. Anyways, let's read. Now, where I left off was Exodus chapter 23, and the paraphrase is laws of justice and mercy. Sounds like a pretty good name for a death metal band. Laws of justice, mercy, or something, I don't know. Verse 1, do not spread false reports. Okay, don't lie about your reports. They know they have paper back then. Do not help a wicked man by being a malicious witness. What? Exactly what is a malicious witness? That's really what it says. Wicked man, malicious witnesses, all over the place. Alright, verse 2. Do not follow the crowd in doing wrong. Because the crowd, the one crowd, the evildoers, they're all in a crowd. Taking back together doing evil things. When you give testimony in a lawsuit, do not pervert justice by siding with the crowd. Stay away from those people over there. They're evildoers and they're in a crowd. And do not show favoritism to a poor man in his lawsuit. What? Oh, do not join the crowd and not show favoritism. Verse 4. If you come across your enemy's ox or donkey wandering off, be sure to take it back to him. What? What? Put him on a leash? Come on. Excuse me, is this your ox? Yeah. Seems like a lot of work, Did you see my ox? Nope, haven't seen anything. I ain't lugging that fucking thing back. Oh, wait, half a ton. Verse 5, if you see the donkey of someone who hates you, falling down under its load. The donkey or the person that hates me? Which one is it? If you see the donkey of someone, oh, okay. So the person that hates me and happens to own a donkey, falling down under its load, do not leave it there. Be sure to help him with it. Because, the donkeys are just so diverse looking, aren't they? I wouldn't possibly... And I know a person that hates me so well, I know what their donkey looks like. Verse 6, do not deny justice to your poor people in their lawsuits, having nothing to do with a false charge, and do not put an innocent or honest person to death, for I will not accept the guilty. Okay. Stupid. Verse 8, do not accept a bribe, for the bribe blinds those who see and twist the words of the righteous. No bribery, damn it. How many Republican politicians haven't taken a bribe? Yeah, I don't think so. Verse 9, do not oppress an alien. You yourselves know how it feels to be aliens, because you were aliens in Egypt. You're all gray. Great big old black eyes. Okay. Next paraphrase, Sabbath laws. Oh, fuck. Verse 10. Shit. Verse 10. For 6 years you are to sow your fields and harvest crops. But during the 7th year, let the land lie unpowered and unused. Okay, whatever. Then the poor among your people may get food from it, and the wild animals may eat it, what they leave. Do the same with your vineyard and your olive groves. Whatever, guys. Verse 12, 6 days do your work, but on the 7th day do not work. Or so that your ox and your donkey may rest and the slave born in your household. Give the slaves a rest, you know? Come on. Can't have them working on free for free and getting beaten on Sunday. Slave born in your household, and the alien as well, may be refreshed, and they have an alien. Everybody has an alien and a slave. It's a weird time back then. Be careful to do everything I have said to you. Do not invoke the names of other gods. Do not let them be heard on your lips. Do not mention Zeus. Do not wear it on your lips. Let's see, where are we about? Alright, next paraphrase. The 3 annual festivals. Verse 14. 3 times a year you are to celebrate a festival to me. We don't care, we just want to have a festival. Celebrate the feast of unleavened bread. Personally, I guess that's yeast-free bread. Yeah, kind of like fry bread. For 7 days, eat bread made without yeast, as I command you. Do this at the appointed time in the month of Abib. Funny month again. Maybe it's short for February. For that in that month you came out of Egypt. No one is to appear before me empty-handed. Verse 16. Celebrate the feast of harvest with the first fruits of the crops you sow in your field. Celebrate the feast of ingathering. Is that anything like inbreeding? At the end of your year, when you gather your crops from the field. 3 times a year, all the men who appear before the sovereign Lord. Sovereign? Now he has... Sovereign? Sack. Verse 18, do not offer the blood of a sacrifice to me along with anything containing yeast. Why you gotta hang up all over yeast, huh, Gad? Are you allergic to yeast? The fact of my festival offerings must not be kept until morning. Bring the best of the first fruits of your soil to the house of the Lord your God. Do not cook a young goat in its mother's milk. Why not? Come on. Okay, next paraphrase. God's angel to prepare the way. Oh, yes, he gets the send of angel. Oh, goody. Verse 20. See, I am sending an angel ahead of you to guard you along the way and to bring you to the place I have prepared. It's been prepped. Verse 21. Pay attention to him and listen to what he says. It's a he. The angel has a penis. Do not rebel against him. He will not forgive your rebellion, since my name is in him. Deep in him. If you listen carefully to what he says and do all that I say, I will be an enemy to your enemies and will oppose those who oppose you. I think that's what it said. Okay. My angel, verse 23, will go ahead of you and bring you into the land of the Amorites, Hittites, Perizzites, Canaanites, Hivites, Jebusites, and I will wipe them out. Alright then. Do not bow down before their gods or worship them or follow their practices. You must demolish them. Demolish even. Completely destroy. Demolish them and break their sacred stones to pieces. Break their rocks. Worship the Lord your God, and his blessing will be on your food and water. I will take away sickness from among you, and none will miscarry or be barren in your land. I will give you a full lifespan. 1,000 years even. What the hell? What's that for what? Verse 27, I will send my terror ahead of you and throw into confusion every nation you encounter. I will make all your enemies turn their backs and run. Verse 28, I will send a hornet ahead of you to drive the Hivites. The hornet? What? That's what it says. I will send the Hornet. The superhero? I have you to drive the Hivites, Canaanites, and Hittites out of your way. The Hornet. But I will not drive them out in a single year because the land will become desolate and wild animals too numerous for you. I wonder what the Green Hornet. The Green Hornet! I will send the Green Hornet! He will take care of it. Mainly be his sidekick doing all the ass kicking. Verse 29 will not drive them out in a single year because the land will become desolate and the wild animals too numerous for you. And I just read that part, I don't give a fuck. Verse 30, little by little I will drive them out before you until you have increased enough to take possession of the land. They will turn their backs and run. Run, you motherfuckers! I say run! Run, Forrest, run! Verse 31, I will establish your borders from the Red Sea to the Sea of the Philistines, and from the desert to the river. I will hand over to you the people who live in the land, and you will drive them out before you. You will drive them out before you. Doesn't really seem to make sense, does it? You will drive them out before you. Yeah, that's what I said. In the land. People who live in the land, and you will drive them out before you. It's so worded. Absolutely just, stupid. Stupid wording. Verse 32, do not make a covenant with them or with their gods who are not real, or rocks need to be broken. Do not let them live in your land. Run them the fuck out, or they will cause you to sin against me. Because the worship of their gods will certainly be a snare to you. A snare, even. Like I said, I think it's hysterical. Don't you think so? Come on! Okay, well, once again, this is Josh, and this, of course, has been the Bible, and this is an atheist point of view.